For finding the probabilities of the event, getting the outcomes is very important. Like first to know how many outcomes will be there or what will be the outcomes. So now I think you know how to find out the outcomes of any event. So now we can easily find out the probability. Now for finding the probability, we have a formula that you have to remember all the time, and in every question you will write this formula also. Probability of any event is given by the formula, so that will be given as favorable outcome divided by total outcomes. Now you will say, now what is the meaning of these things? So let me give you example. Probability of any probability of any event, if I'm saying, like if I'm throwing a dice, so what will be the outcomes in throwing a dice? There will be 1 2 3 4 5 6. These will be the outcomes when I'm throwing a dice. Okay, so now what will happen if I'll only get, like I want only 3, like what is the probability of getting 3? If the question is like what is the probability of getting only 3, so in that case, here as I told, the formula is favorable outcome. So how many favorable outcome are there which give you 3? Okay, so how many outcomes are there in the total outcomes which is giving you 3? So there is only one outcome. So this is called the favorable outcome. Like I want 3, and having 3, the events having 3 will be the favorable outcome. So I can get only 1. Okay, you need to count the number. You don't have to write the number. Like some students, they do like this, that probability of getting 3. So they will write here 3 divided by total outcome, that is 6. So you don't have to do it like this. You just have to count the number, not take the exact number, but only count the number. Like here, probability of getting 3 means how many times you are getting 3? 1 time, and divided by, that is the favorable outcome, and divided by total outcome. So here the total outcomes, how many numbers we have here? So we have 6 numbers. So probability of getting 3 will be 1 by 6. The same way, if I am saying probability getting an even number, so how many even numbers? So all the even numbers will be favorable events for me. So how many even numbers we have here? So we have here 2 is a favorable, 4 is favorable, and 6 is also favorable. So the favorable outcome are 3 and the total is 6. So like this you can do the sums of probability. Now let's look at the question. Here it is saying that find the probability of a pointer stopping on D in question number 1a. So let's see the question number 1a. Here this is question number 1a. So you need to find out the probability of the pointer stopping at D. Okay, so here you can see how many D you have here, 1D. So here you can say how many favorable outcome you have. So favorable outcome are only 1, and then you need to write the total outcome. So how many total outcome you have here? So for the total you can count the all the terms. So you have 1 2 3 4 and 5. So total we have 5. Okay, so here if you want to find out the probability, then you will say the favorable outcome is 1 and the total outcomes are 5. Okay, so the probability of getting D will be how much? 1 by 5. And here you can write the formula favorable outcome divided by total outcome. Now let's see another question. So in the next question we have probability of getting ace from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Now in the questions of cards, first thing is important, very important, that is to know about the, and I think most of you know about the cards as well. So basically what happens in a card, there are total 50. So here this is the first one is diamond. So for diamond you have 13 cards. For heart also we have 13 cards, and for spade 13, and for club also we have 13 cards. Now in each 13 card we have like the first card is ace. Okay, and then we have numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there are three cards, that is Jack, King and Queen. So these are the cards that you have here. Okay, like in each 13 cards you have, this is for like you will get these 13 cards for this diamond. For heart also we have these 13 cards. For spade and club also we have the same, these cards. Now these cards, like this card with Jack, King and Queen, these are called face cards because there is no number, only face is written. So these are called face cards, and this A is called the ace. Okay, so if you'll say like how many ace will be there, so we can say there are 4 ace in the well shuffled card. So let me give you details of that. Like there will be this will be there, and there will be written A. Okay, so this will be one ace for this one. Same way you will have a ace for this club as well, and then you can say you have two more cards, ace for a heart and ace for a diamond. So like you have 4 ace like this. So same way if you think about it, so you will have like two you will have for like one for diamond and one for the heart. So the same way you will have the same thing for like two, this is for the spade and one for the club. So these things you have. So now if someone will ask you like how many 2 you have, so you will say 4 2, but like 2 red 2 you have and 2 black 2 you have. Okay, the same way if you are talking about face cards, so in each color you have 3, so total face card will be how many? Total face cards are 12 total face card we have. But if you are saying like how many red color face card you have, so you will say 6 red face card and 6 black face card, but total face cards are 12. So like this you have in the deck of 52 cards. Now here the question is, let's show you the question now. So here the question is, find the probability of getting an ace from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So you need the probability of a ace. Okay, so as you know, how many ace are there? Can you see it? How many ace are there? We have 4 ace in the well shuffled deck of cards. We have 4 ace. It is not specifying like which color you want, so you can get like any of these. So what we will say? We will say that favorable outcome. How many favorable outcome we have here? So we have 4 favorable outcome because we can get either this, this, this or this. And what are the total outcomes? We'll talk about total outcomes. So total cards we have 52. So the probability of getting ace will be how much? Favorable outcome 4 and total outcome 52. So like this, if you solve it, you will get the answer 1 by 13 is the probability of getting ace. Now we have another part here, this third part. It says probability of getting a red apple. So you need to find out the probability of getting a red apple. So you can see in the circle how many red apples you have here. You need to count them. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can say how many red apples are there? 4 red apples we have. And then so favorable outcome will be 4. Okay, so your favorable outcome will be 4, and then total you need to find out. So 4, 5, 6, 7, so total you have 7. So the probability of getting the red apple will be, probability of getting a red apple will be how much? 4 divided by 7. So that will be the answer.